Have you ever looked at your surroundings and wondered how everything seems to have its own rhythm? In everyday living, we encounter patterns. Even our own body exhibits a specific kind of pattern. In Ian Stewart's book entitled Nature's Numbers, he highlighted in the Rhythm of Life chapter that everything has a pattern, whether in us humans, animals, or even the stars shining above the night sky. In this chapter, Ian emphasizes the notion that mathematics provides a lens through which we can perceive and understand the rhythmic nature of the world around us. From the symmetrical patterns of snowflakes to the spirals of galaxies, mathematical principles underpin the rhythms that govern the universe. Indeed, as Muybridge founded, mathematics is both an art and science. This chapter is composed of 4 salient points. The first one is the gates analysis. The second one is the oscillation concept. The third one is the Hopf bifurcation. And the fourth one is the symmetry breaking theory, or animals and insect synchronization.
Most of the topic of this vlog is about gate analysis, a mathematical biology that grew up around questions: how do animals move and how did they move like that? This started with Edward Muybridge, who pioneered this scientific analysis. In the late 19th century, he used multiple cameras to capture motion sequences of humans and animals, providing valuable insights into locomotions. Overall, this analysis is anchored with mathematics as it plays a crucial role in understanding locomotion, as well as provides tools to quantify and analyze the complex dynamics involved in movements. Nature respects this unity and makes good use of it.
To introduce a little more variety, the rest is about rhythmic patterns that occurs in entire animal populations. One dramatic example is being the synchronized flashing of some species of fireflies.
The question is, why are they synchronized? Is there any underlying mathematical concept behind them?
The organizing principle behind many such biological cycles is the mathematical concept of an oscillator. An oscillator is a natural conduct that causes the same cycle of behavior to repeat over and over again. The answer is that this is the simplest thing you can do if you don't want or not allowed to remain still. The simplest thing you can do when you have to move but can't escape altogether is to oscillate.
This concept of oscillation is present in us humans and drastically in animals, and this idea is backed up by Hopf bifurcation.
In 1942, Eberhard Hopf found a mathematical condition where he proved that if the simplified system wobbles, then also the original system. Bifurcation is a term used to describe the mental state of what is happening in the surroundings and eventually grew out from its original form. One example of this is the clarinet. When the clarinet is blown slowly, it creates a soft sound. On the other hand, if it's blown loudly, it will produce a bigger sound. This is typical of Hopf bifurcation. If the simplified system passes Hopf's mathematical test, then the real system will begin to oscillate of its own accord.
Did you know that the faster an animal moves, the less symmetry its gait has, and the more speed breaks, the more symmetry? The symmetry breaking theory also explains how animals can change gait without having a gearbox. A single network of oscillators can adopt different patterns under different conditions. Some animals possess only one gait, only rhythmic default pattern for moving their limbs. The elephant, for example, can only walk. When it wants to move faster, it ambles. But an ambles is just a fast walk, and the patterns of leg movements are the same. Other animals possess many different gaits. Take the horse, for example. At low speeds, horses walk. At higher speeds, they trot. And at the top speed, they gallop.
The big message in both locomotion and synchronization is that nature's rhythm are often linked to symmetry, and that the patterns that occur can be classified mathematically by invoking the general principles of symmetry breaking.
The lesser message is that mathematics can illuminate many aspects of nature that we do not normally think of as being mathematical. It is a message that needs to be repeated loudly and often.
In summary, the cycles and patterns that controls our natural world, from the seasons to our own heartbeats, are all part of the rhythm of life.
The fundamental order and the beauty of the universe can be understood through the mathematical concepts, which range from the exquisite simplicity of the Gates analysis and oscillation concept to the profound intricacy of the Hopf, bifurcation, and symmetry breaking theory.
Thus, by understanding these rhythms, we gain a greater understanding of how everything is interconnected and how we fit into the larger scheme of things.